Good morning, Wednesday, December 15th. Bit of a fuck around here. I couldn't get the software sometimes needs a moment to reboot. Um, yeah, sorry. So we missed the recording of the trade there on Bfri. It wasn't huge monies, but again, it's all zeros. It's in your mind, right? And being right or wrong, really you have to kind of take some chances in this industry, in this job, right? So really what it is, if you look here, it's just about identifying risk levels. So are you willing to take the trade because of the risk level, not because of almost anything else, right? Like it's like look at the extra volume that's coming in right now as well. I'm gonna swap out to a bigger chart here, but like see this extra volume that's coming in today. And if we break out of this, we could get back up into the $1.60 area, 195, and then we've got this nice Kenny line here at 123. But the whole point of the matter is that you need to identify the risk. You can't just be jumping in on stuff without identifying your risk, right? You need to know your risk, and that's the biggest part of the whole job is knowing your risk, right? This sets us up for a pretty nice amount of risk. Like it's not too much. Yeah, 3.25% of risk. That's what it's all about, is identifying this risk. Now, I'm telling you I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm saying that I take it on the top side. You could try and take it on the bottom side and even lower your risk even more and say like if it goes to 44, you're out, right? Like that's the thing. You take the trade like right now, we could take it at 47. It's super tight though, right? It's hard to do that because a lot of times you're going to get stopped out and you'll end up losing money for no reason. But it's up to you. I'm not a very good buy in the dip kind of trader, right? So it's up to you. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but that ticker was AVCT. And this was the trade that we took this morning. This is the trade that we took this morning on Bfri, right? So we entered at $7.30, approximately right on that line there. Took profit here at $7.60, which is pretty much the top of that candle. And then I'm pretty sure we got stopped out because we just chased the stop up tight to $7.44, which equals, let me pull it up for you. Again, there it is, Bfri. There's the timestamps. So we got in the trade at 9:35 a.m. Took first profit 2 minutes later. Took next profit at 9:39. So a total of 4 minutes, and it's $159. So not a huge value in price wise, but let me remind, like, our money dollars, like, let me remind you though, like, this is all zeros, okay? So that could be $1,500 of a win if you really bumped it up a notch. It's up to you what your amount. I don't know, you keep plugging away at this with these small numbers and it'll just kind of come to you. The money, like, it's about the winning trades, it's not about the money. So we'll go back here to the AVCT trade. Do you see? This is the tough thing. I'm going to probably take the trade off, get rid of it, and I'll reevaluate once we get back into the. I'm not a very good buy in the dip, and I'm not very good about letting it come up without me. Like I can't leave orders in the system. It doesn't work for me. I need to be right on top of the orders so that I know what's going on. I can't be like that. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. This is probably part of the problem. When we do it in real time, these other guys can record everything and edit it and change everything. It's not when you do it in real time, because it's not what you trade, it's how you trade. And now the AVCT, yeah, see, and then it feels a little thin, although the volume is pretty high here, so. Yeah, and just about as I was about to leave here, I'm like, wait a second, we might get another trade-off on this. But again, where are you waiting for that break? Exactly the same spot as before? Now your risk, see how your risk is different. So this is the most important part to me, is you got to understand where your risk is, right? Like if you end up taking like, I don't like taking more than 5%, to be honest with you. I would love to keep it down around 3% risk. And if you're up around 10% risk, man, that's risky business. So you better be careful with what you do here with the 10% risk. That's kind of dangerous. Yeah, and if you stick with me long enough here, you'll start to see, you'll be like, why didn't he just take that trade? Why didn't he take that trade? It's about the risk, right? So I was like, where's my risk? 144? Where is the risk here? 143? It's a little bit deep. It's a little deep. So, I'm not the greatest at it, but I guess we were supposed to be buying this pullback here. But again, it looks a little thin to me, although it's not thin at all. We've got a massive amount of volume coming in here. 600, yeah. Yeah, the signals aren't working for me. So now I would have been in the trade from the other trade, right? The other trade would have been entering about now. And let's just watch it and see if it reverses in your face. Again, you can't win them all, but you have to have risk in mind. Look at their reverse. Beautiful. Now we're setting up a new set of risk, right? Because if I can get up above this, now we have a risk at around 49. If you look, see? Could even bring that down just a hair. 47 with our take at 53, right? Which works, but is it going to work, right? Like the trade works for risk reward kind of thing. Risk, actually, we have no real reward on this yet. Right, $1.60 plus the $2.23, and then $1.95 in between all of those. So 1, 2, 3 spots. Will it get all the way up there? Interesting, I don't know. Part of the problem is that you don't know, and you have to take it, or if it goes all the way to 160, 190, 223, you got it. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. Most of the times, you got to feel really uncomfortable to do this job, and I'm gonna do it because you can't. If you don't do it, you won't get it, right? Like it's just not gonna happen. Oh, order rejected. What? Oh no. Contact the broker. Shit. Well, that might be a like, share, subscribe here for you. So I tried again. There might be something wrong with my broker. The whole computer needed a reboot in the middle of it all this morning. I should have known it too when I logged in this morning and I had a weird screen. I don't know what to tell you guys. I apologize for that. But you guys can, if you want to watch it on your own and see if it works, I could put one of those visual orders on. So there's the visual order. We would have been filled. Everything would have worked. We can come back to this later. Check on it, right? Because if it goes past 160, I'm going to be... Well, you would have got a second crack at it on a limit order maybe at 53, $1.53, but here's the 60. Give me 61. I would be taking some off here at 61 because that was our first target. And do you see where I get it from? 61. It's just this kind of consolidation level. There's nothing rocket science about it, right? There's this friggin' thing. Gonna have to battle through that again. Yeah, and we've got a support, right? And then our consolidation, and it broke down from that point. So once we get to this point again, we're going to find, I believe we would find resistance. Look at, watch, we come up, resistance, push through it, come back, support, boom. Perfect, right? And now we're support, it loses it, comes back, we're going to have resistance. If we can get through that resistance, yeah, our next spot is at 195, and there it is. I would be moving your stop up now. Well, maybe 156 or something, just to be, you know what I mean, like maybe 158, just so you don't lose any money. There's no point in losing any money. That little move from there to there was worth, in a percentage, 160, 161, right? 161, 5%, you dirty dog. Damn it. Ah, man, the fucking broker, man. That. You see, even if everything goes good for you, even if everything goes good for you, there's outside things that can fuck you around, man. Like, in this fucking chart, I'm gonna have to fucking fix this and reload the whole system. Even if it, yeah, the broker, the internet, the power outages, the fuck's sakes, man. There's always something. There's always fucking something, man, and it's never easy. That's for fucking sure. God damn it. Yeah. So now I went over, because we just keep wandering around and looking at everything, and the freaking thing's on. Man, the whole thing's fucked up today for some reason. It's not even that bad. It's a little bit of rain here, but I mean, I don't know what's going on here, man. So anyway, I might get lucky on another trade later, but I mean, I doubt it because all my data has been delayed or something like that, right? So again, I would have had the stop up here at 150. What was it? 157, 158. So that would have been our stop. So we would have taken the 5% off, half the position or something like that at 161, and now we would be protecting any profits. It's easy to say this, right? But you've seen it before. If you watch this enough, we actually do this in real time, and I'll even pull it up for you. Boom. We do it in real time every time. Sorry about that. So there you have it. Stopped out at 150, 157 there, right? All in all, good trade, but it's almost, you know what? It was almost a blessing, not a blessing. When the broker, it's a blessing that I didn't get filled, and then the broker screwed up, right? You get me? Yeah. So we're almost there. Like, share, subscribe, because it's not what you trade, it's how you trade. And we do this in real time every time. And without your subscription, how will you come back for your high fives? Yeah, there's your breakdown. Well, that might be it for the rest of the day, because we're going to be weary and leery of this broker, so... And Bfri isn't doing anything either now. See how it's dragging out? And PTPI isn't working either. What else was there? There was a GRTX, right? Nothing's doing. So